Hello, and welcome to Purdue Food Science VR. To continue, aim your left or right controller, and using the button on your index finger, hit OK. To move using teleportation, aim your left or right hand at the floor below the table, and when you see a reticle appear, press your middle finger trigger. Great. Now, let's take a look at the microscope in front of you. Lean forward slowly and look into the microscope to get a better view. Welcome to the microverse. Using the power of virtual reality, we can take a look at things on a microscopic level, and see them in ways that aren't possible in the real world. Here at Purdue's Department of Food Science, we offer two majors: food science and fermentation science. Food science is all about transforming raw agricultural products, whereas fermentation science is about using microbes and their unique biochemistry to sustainably solve challenges. These two fields overlap although many kinds of yeasts exist, the most well-known is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Strains of this species are known for their ability to make bread, as well as fermented beverages like kombucha, beer, and wine. In addition, Saccharomyces cerevisiae is also a major biotechnology organism and has been engineered to produce many different end products for use in the fine chemical, biofuels, and food components industries. Bifidobacterium is a major contributor to dairy fermentations and an organism known to be probiotic. This genus seems to be involved in helping protect your gut microbiome and keep it healthy. There is also recent evidence that some strains can help treat disorders like anxiety and depression. Though regarded by many as a pathogen, there are many E. coli strains that are not. Some, like the Nissl strain, are even probiotics. The best-known microbe in the world, these friendly E. coli strains have been engineered to produce a multitude of products that are beneficial to people, from enzymes, to biofuels, even to drugs like insulin. Lactobacillus is a workhorse organism used in many different kinds of cheese and yogurt fermentations, and its salt tolerance makes it also an important contributor to many vegetable fermentations, including sauerkraut, kimchi, some pickles and hot sauces. Streptococcus is often an important. Penicillium is used in the discovery and production of penicillin. Welcome back to the lab. You can now explore the space freely using teleportation. Aim anywhere on the floor and select it to move. There's also a shelf that has some items produced through a process of fermentation. Aim and grab one with your middle finger trigger to learn more. Did you know insulin is made through a process of fermentation? 3-story tall 50,000-liter bioreactors grow huge amounts of E. coli organisms engineered to produce the insulin protein. The protein aggregates inside the E. coli and can then be harvested from the bacteria by cracking open the cells and collecting these protein aggregates. Then they are purified and dissolved in sterile saline, then used by millions of people with diabetes to help control their blood sugar. Prior to being made by E. coli, insulin had to be harvested from the pancreas of pigs, a much more expensive process that required sacrifice of a large number of animals. Nowadays, pigs are no longer widely used for insulin production. You could say that E. coli might be the pig's favorite microbe. Kombucha is a fermented beverage made from brewed tea and sugar. Fermentation of the sugar is accomplished by a SCOBY, a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. The yeast, typically Saccharomyces, convert the sugar to ethanol anaerobically. The bacteria, most importantly, Gluconeacetobacter xylinus, converts the ethanol to acetic acid by consuming oxygen. This acetic acid is what gives kombucha its tart taste. Yogurt is the most popular fermented milk in the world, known for its thick and creamy consistency and mildly tart flavor. The bacteria that ferment milk into yogurt are typically species of Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, and Streptococcus. These organisms produce lactic acid. Sourdough is a method of bread making that requires special fermentation by wild yeasts, typically Saccharomyces, and a lactic acid bacterium, Fructolactobacillus sanfrancisensis, which is named after the famous sourdough cultures of San Francisco. It is the oldest method used to leaven dough and make bread. Both an art and a science, this process takes time, care, and regular feeding.
You like science. You always have. From working in a lab to learning and talking about innovations and ideas. You're passionate about food. Not just how it tastes, but how it's sourced, manufactured, and packaged in a way that is safe and accessible to consumers around the world. And you have other interests, making food more nutritious, reducing food waste, all while keeping sustainability and safety in mind. When you explore the possibilities in food science at Purdue University, you can channel your interest into a great career. You'll have lots of options in the industry because of your experiences in research, test labs, and even a small-scale manufacturing facility. Not to mention all of the internships that are available. Our track record is impressive. 100% of our graduates get jobs or go on to grad school. Find out how you can pursue your passions and help feed the world.